Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of season 2 of Zach's Art-Ful podcast, where creativity meets conversation. I'm your host, Zach Cobb, and hope you all are ready for another exciting episode. So kick back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Looks like Dini killed this one.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I hope you're all doing well out in this fall season, my favorite season, personally. But before we get into today's episode, I want to give a couple shout-outs. First shout-out is to my friend Peyton and her podcast, Art-Ful Dissections. If you guys like hearing more about local artists around the area and the experiences of postgraduate lifestyle for a creative person, definitely check out her podcast. I also want to give a second shout-out to my brother, Jackson, and his podcast, the JG Podcast. I've been a frequent guest on that podcast as well, so if you want to hear more of my beautiful voice, I will leave both podcasts in the description so you can go check them out and support them because they are awesome people and they deserve more attention. So, first story I want to share is got to do a little rewind back to August. Me, my buddies Jackson and Trevor had the amazing opportunity to go see my favorite artist of all time, Childish Gambino, live. And it was literally a magical experience that I will never ever forget. Like, this has been... Anyone that knows me personally knows how much this means to me, like how much Gambino's music means to me. So just seeing him live and in person and him looking at not looking at me specifically, but like looking at the section that I was in, just already alone was fantastic. The energy was like super hype. Everyone was having a great time. And it was amazing. Well, speaking of that, a while back it was announced that Gambino had to go into surgery and had to cancel the rest of the tour, which is very unfortunate for those who were looking forward to seeing that. I just wish him the best and a speedy recovery. So hopefully he was able to do future concerts because, man, that concert was amazing. Like hearing old songs again live, like, was out of body experience for me. Like, it was so cool hearing one of my favorite songs, Earn, from Because the Internet, live. It was everything I would have ever hoped for. He did a few stuff from, he did a song from his mixtape. He did some stuff from his EP. He did stuff from camp. And it was so good. There was so much lights going, like special effects stuff going on with laser grids and like projections of his like head. He had like a Daft Punk suit on when he came out. Yeah, but he was walking through the crowd in the pit, and he signed this one guy's vinyl, and the guy went, "Oh my god!" Oh, it was great. But I also want to give a shout out to the opening act, Willow Smith. She was fantastic. I've been a huge Willow Smith fan ever since the first album called The First. It was a more folksy kind of album. It was really underappreciated. Her band was great. Vocally, she was on point. She was telling this really cool story about this hidden statue from this ancient culture, this ancient tribe, and it was a story about preserving legacy and treasure history and showing the like your true self underneath. essentially. And it was a really cool. It was a really cool story. Um, yeah, overall, fantastic experience. Very upset that I didn't get because the internet vinyl that was at the gift stand. They were all sold out. I was very upset about that. My friend Trevor kept tabs on uh, the Gambino Reddit servers for all the different merch that was at different locations, and he apparently found out that because the internet vinyls were being sold there, and I wanted to get one, but of course they were sold out because people freaking don't want me to be happy. So okay, whatever. I'm not hold up or anything. All right, next topic I wanted to discuss about was just music in general. You know, I haven't really done a lot of music reviews recently. I always give out music reviews of new stuff that I've listened to. It's just there's just been a lot of really big stuff coming out that I need to catch up on. Um, I've I still need to listen to Brat. I still need to listen to the new Billie Eilish album. It's just been a lot of stuff coming out. It's been very overwhelmingly amount of things to catch up to make my album of the year list that I'm working on. But it's just good to like have some really nice stuff to like get engaged with. Um, Recently, I've been starting a vinyl collection. Um, I've been going to a lot of local records around the area, Magnolia or Used Kid Records. They're really, really awesome record spots if you want to go check them out. Um, they have, I built up a pretty good collection. There's also some Goodwills that have some really nice record collections if you get there early, because there's a lot of grifters out there that always end up hijacking the good stuff to sell on the other market, and it makes it difficult for me to have all the cool stuff. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. um, but yeah, overall, I really liked my journey of becoming a music collector, and um, getting to appreciate the art of vinyl, um, and like seeing all the cool stuff they put onto it from like alternative cover art, and just seeing all that is really, really cool. I guess if we're continuing on this music discussion path, um, obviously, you know, like recent trending stuff is with Miss Chapel Roan. Miss Chapel Roan, Midwest princess herself. Um, I did listen to her big album from last year that's blown up recently, and it's a great album. I really, really, really like it. But you know, I definitely wanted to discuss about all the stuff that's around just her coming out and wanting a privacy and having to cancel 2 shows and all that stuff. And for those of you who don't know, Chapel Roan is a singer-songwriter that's been blowing up as of recently, even though she's been around for last few years or so. Correct me if I'm wrong. You may have heard some of her stuff. Hot to Go, Pink Pony Club, all that stuff's been blowing up recently. And then she had been coming out and talking about her experiences with fans stalking her and getting experiencing all the negative sides of fame and uncomfortability. And she had outwardly expressed that, hey, I don't like this. This is weird. Chapel is my persona. Like, that is who I am on stage. Once I'm off stage, do not stalk my family. Do not stalk my friends. Don't do any of that. And naturally, people reacted normally to that. And by normally, I meant they called her entitled. She thought that she should be famous at all because she didn't deserve because she couldn't handle the fame, which is stupid mindset to have. Like, fans feel like they're entitled to think of that we help pay celebrities mansions and stuff like that, but the machine, like, the what I don't understand is the industry is banking on that mindset to create more hype around someone. Like, they want you to believe that some is intriguing. Like, they want you to believe that this person is like, whoa, this like this unachievable like level of fame, and then think that they're entitled to figure out stuff about you that you never said publicly or like kept secret for a reason, you know. And it's just that everyone just feels like they're entitled to learn everything about you. They want you to be human up until you show them the true set of being a human, you know. Everyone has limits. And Chapel reacted in a very human way, and I absolutely agree that people should not be standing anybody at all. Like, that is a very, very bad mindset to have. Like, you can appreciate somebody, you can enjoy their work, like, you can find meaning in it, like, but when it comes to the level of like stalking their family, kissing them without consent, or constantly begging for photos, like, that's when we get to a point where you're just treating them like zoo animals. And I know there's probably going to be some people like, oh, why are you caring about what millionaires think? Because they're still, like, regardless of like their status, they're still human. At the end of the day, they are still a human being. Like, they still breathe the same air you do. They still eat the same food you do. Like, we are all human beings, and I just think it's ignorant just to like pass off their feelings just because, oh, you know, they have mansion money. You know, like, did you know, like, she, like, her album that blew her up came out in 2023. Like, before that, she's worked on that album. She was working 9 to 5 because her previous EP didn't blow up. She was working a regular job like you and I were. So, I don't know why we put so much expectation on someone when at the end of the day, you wouldn't like it if someone treated you that way if you were a celebrity. You know, it's just, I wish people were a lot more considerate of other people's feelings, and I wish celebrity standing culture just needs to end there, then and there, because it's a very dumb mindset to have. Like, you can be a fan, but nobody wants to be a stan. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode. But before we sign off, I want to give you a song recommendation of the day. This week's song recommendation is Never Gonna Be Alone by Jacob Collier featuring Lizzie McAlpine and John Mayer. I love this song. It's such a peaceful, lo-fi, chill track. The harmonies are on point. John Mayer's guitar playing is on point. It's just some good old-fashioned chill out vibes to listen to. I highly, highly recommend that song. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more episodes coming soon. I'm gonna try and be more consistent with uploads and have some more surprises along the way. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So I just want to thank you all again for continuing to listen and show support for the show. It really means the world to me. And that will do it for the episode. So until next time, this has been Zach's Art-Ful Podcast, where creativity meets conversation. I've been your host, Zach Cobb. Take care, and have a great night.